Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we've got the 6th inning program XP glitch video for you guys. And don't worry, I know there was a gameplay update. It doesn't affect this at all. It's actually even faster than it used to be. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. Just make sure you subscribe here. Sunday, September 5th, in a little under 2 weeks, we'll be doing the giveaway for the Ronald Acuna Jr. autographed mini helmet. All right, we're doing that live here on the channel, 11 a.m. Central for subscriber Sundays. Only rule is you guys have to be subscribed to the channel. All right, also you guys, we've got brand new merch in the shop. You guys can check out the link in the description below. This weekend only, use code BIG22 for 10% off. All right, let's go and get right to the video here, but first, make sure to check out the sponsor on today's video, ahmlb.com, where you guys can get cheap stubs to finish those collections off and get those awesome cards for your squad. Use code BIG at checkout for 5% off. All right, you guys, so the 6th inning program is here. It's upon us. Let's see how we're going to get through it the fastest possible way with this XP glitch. It's pretty cool, man. I showed you guys each month. However, there has been an update. I want to make sure you guys know it is still there to use. And we got a lot of new players too, all right? So if you guys are new, plus there is a new, faster way to be able to do it that I've just recently discovered here in the last couple weeks. So that's kind of cool too. We'll tell you about all of that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up here to the very top of your screen. You're going to go to create. And when you go to create, you're going to go to vaults, all right? And I didn't make this roster, but I've made it easy for you guys to find. So what you're going to do is you're going to sort, all right? Search or sort the vault right here. And then we go to search right here, and then you're going to go to find, and you're going to type in the name of my channel, all right? Big Tom K 22, all right? Big Tom K 22. Really easy right there. And then you're going to go to search and you're going to type, you're going to move it over here to online ID. That's very important. You also have to make sure you have crossplay turned on if you're on Xbox, because that will enable you to be able to find my roster. When you go to search right here, there it is. All right. It has 11,000, almost 12,000 downloads. So right there, road to the show, all zeros, choose Rockies. All right. So you're going to pick that. You're going to download it. Now I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to show you guys all that. We're going to go here, though, after you've got it downloaded, and you're going to start a new road to the show. You have to start a new road to the show process. All right, so when you get down here to the bottom, you're going to hit the more options button. It's going to bring this up right here. You're going to go to start new. All right, when you go to start new, it's going to ask you to set up your ball player. You'll go set them up in here. You can do that any way you like. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, having diamond stuff on them is going to be a little bit better, but for the perks and all that. But you might not have the archetypes obviously completed yet. So you might have to start with bronze, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. You're going to be able to do this with all of them, because the XP you're not gaining is not, or the XP you are gaining is not from gameplay. It's actually from these archetype programs. All right. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you guys real quick after you set up your ball player, and we're going to go back into that ball player screen in a second, but we have to set this up first. So you're going to go to load saved rosters. All right, when you go to load save roster, obviously I've got this one in here, this all zeros choose Rockies. Now, pay close attention to the name, you guys, because I get a lot of questions about this each month. Yes, that means you're going to choose to be on the Rockies. All right, so they're going to ask you right here, have you been talking to any particular team? There is one team I've heard from more than a couple of times. That's the one that you want to select right there. Let me move this. I just want to make sure you guys can see every piece of this right here. So that's it. That's the one you're going to select right there. You'll select, he says, let me guess, the Cubs. Nope, that's it. No, it's actually, nope, that's not it. No, but it is a National League club. All right, he's going to ask if it's the Dodgers. You're going to say, no, coach, it's actually one of their NL West rivals. They usually ask if it's the Rockies next. Yes, they do. That's the one I want to play in Colorado. We hit right. There we go. And it doesn't, it's always going to give you Colorado when you select that. It's always going to pick the Rockies for you. And it might give you different questions along the way also, so keep that in mind. We're going to skip through this and we'll catch you up here in just a sec. All right, you guys, there it is. It pops up on the phone. Like I said, it's always the Rockies. When you choose to be on the Rockies, it'll let you be on whatever team you want to be on. So there we go. We're in Colorado. Now, after that, it's going to load up here. It takes just a second. We're going to skip through here the little cutscenes, because those don't matter. We don't care about those, right, for what we're doing. You go in to talk to the manager. Now, here's what they're going to make you do. They're going to make you select to be a two-way player first. You have to do it. It doesn't matter. But for this method, you're going to want to do just position play. You don't want to do pitching. So you have to do it at the beginning. I understand that. So you're just going to say, sure thing, Skip. Where do you see yourself playing in the infield? Now, this is very important right here, because something that is now counting that hasn't been counting before in what I'm going to show you in these archetype programs is missions for assists and putouts, even though you're simulating. For some reason, they're counting now. So that's what's going to make this actually a little bit faster. So what I recommend is if you want the putouts, select catcher or first base because you're going to get lots of strikeouts. You're going to get lots of putouts on ground balls at first base. If you want the assists, if those are more prevalent in the program you're choosing, and we're going to show you that in just a second, don't worry. What you want to do is maybe pick second base, third base, shortstop, maybe in the outfield also because you'll catch fly balls, but you can make those plays in the infield and get both assist and putouts. Putouts are when you actually make the out yourself. An assist is when you throw it to make the out at another base. All right. So we're going to pick for this one infield for sure. I want to pick first base. That's where I like to do it personally myself for this. We'll skip through Ben's little speech right here, man. And all right. So when we get here, the important part is we're going to go over to settings and you're going to go over to your sliders. All right. When you get to your sliders, you want to make sure to do this with your sliders. All right. Show you guys. All right, here we go. We're going to human contact all the way up, human power all the way up, timing all the way up, all of the human stuff. Just turn that shit all the way up. All right, human starter stamina, human reliever stamina, human pitcher control, human pitcher consistency, CPU contact, turn that down, power, all the computer stuff we're going to pretty much turn down, except we're going to leave the stamina up for the starter because why not? It doesn't really matter. He's going to throw you meatballs because he's going to be a 0 attributes. Reliever stamina, fine. Pitcher control, I like them to have a little bit of control, so just leave that right there. That's fine. Pitcher consistency, I want them to throw strikes consistently, so I turn that one up. Strike frequency, there we go. We're going to leave that one all the way up also. All right, computer manager hooks, turn that one down. Computer pickoffs, turn that all the way down. That's also important. Now, the speeds on all these you can do however you want, off speed and fastballs. For the fielding errors, go ahead and turn them all the way up. You want them to make a ton of errors for all of the error ones. Fielder run speed, turn it all the way down. Fielder reaction, all the way down. Arm strength, all the way down. For the infield and outfield. Base runner speed, turn that up. Turn that one up all the way for yourself. You might as well. And then these last three don't really matter right here at all. You can just leave them where they are. So, we almost, don't forget to save it before exiting. If not, you'll have to do it again. All right, so confirm right there. We're gonna go ahead and do it. It's gonna tell you right there in that previous screen, by the way, you're gonna get less gameplay XP for doing it. Like I said, it doesn't matter. You're not going for the gameplay XP, so that doesn't matter at all. So we're gonna save it right here. We're gonna save it over top of one I already had with that same name. We'll just confirm it real quick. All right, we got it saved. So now we'll back out and we're ready to go look at these programs. Now, here's what you're gonna do when you go through the program. All right, you're going to go into your My Ballplayer screen, you go to your loadout, and then when you have this pulled up, we're actually going to go over here to the third baseman one. Let's activate that so it's pulled up. When we go over here to this, if you hit the square, or I believe it's the A on Xbox, or it might be X. I apologize. I'm not on Xbox, so I apologize. I can't remember all the time which button that is. You'd think I'd have it down by now, but I just don't. So hit that one. It's going to send you to the archetype program, all right? When you get here, what you'll notice is there are different missions in Road to the Show. Now, you'll have ones for plate appearances, stolen bases, base hits, extra base hits, assists, putouts, all kinds of stuff. All right, so it's going to vary depending on the archetype that you pick. So now, like I said, for some reason, these assists and putouts, I can tell you right now, all these putouts, I have done 2 games at first base, and I have 14 putouts. You're going to be able to blow through these putout ones very quickly. Now, I have saved a lot of these ones with assists and putouts because I wasn't able to complete them before. So now I've got the benefit of being able to do these. Now, the unfortunate thing is if you've completed all of the archetypes, every single one of them, there is no way to reset them. So I'm sorry you won't be able to do this or partake in this glitch. It's just not going to do anything for you. There's no way to reset them. But if you have archetypes available, and go check them all, the bronzes open up silvers, the silvers open golds, and the golds open diamonds. And then all of the diamonds actually have a program to do at the end of that for the most XP. Now, here's where you're going to get the XP. Through this program, you're going to get points for doing these missions. And you'll see the amount of points that you'll get over here. Now, a lot of them are repeatable here at the top. And these repeatable ones are going to gain you the points very quickly. So as you get to these points right here where it says 400 stubs, at this point, you're actually going to receive 5,000 XP. Every one of these stub markers, you're going to receive 5,000 XP. Excuse me, we're on a diamond program, or we're on a gold program right now. So this is going to be 8,000 XP. And it's determined by the amount of XP that it shows at the very end right here. I thought we were on a bronze one. On the bronze ones, it'll be 5,000 at each one of those. I was trying to start low and build up and show you guys how it was going to work. Sorry about that. And then the silvers will be 6,000 at each one of these stub marker points in the program. The golds will be 8,000, like I said, and then the diamonds will be 11,000 at each one of these points. Now, if you think that through and do all the math on that, it's really not going to take you that many archetypes to get through it. If you roll through a full set of bronze, silver, gold, diamonds, about three times, you're going to have the inning boss, all right? It doesn't take you that long to get through them. It takes about an hour to get through each one of the larger archetypes, about 30, 45 minutes to get through the slower ones sometimes. That can vary just depending on how well you're playing, obviously, in the game. Now, when you go into the game, it's very important to do a couple of things, all right? You're going to go in and play. It may make you pitch the first game, possibly. If it does do that, don't worry. You can simulate through that pitching experience. You don't actually have to do it. This one is going to let me play first base, so perfect. We're actually going to go, it says third base on this loadout. Don't worry, it's just the name of my loadout. But we're going to go in here and play first base for this game. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go in through this game and play the actual game. You can't simulate. There used to be a glitch where you could simulate, but now you cannot do that. It doesn't matter what difficulty you have it on, by the way. I have it on beginner difficulty, so that is perfectly fine for this. So we're just going to see pitches, and we're going to hit pitches. That's all we're going to do right here, man. I am going for home runs, extra base hits. We're going to stop at second right here because stolen bases is one of those missions I have. So I'm going to go get a stolen base. I'm going to show you guys how you can do that. It's easy. You don't have to get a good jump. Believe me, you've made them all 0 attributes. Look, I'll get a horrible jump, and I'm still going to break it and beat it easily. I could have stood up. I didn't even have to slide, all right? And then when you get to third base, you're probably not going to steal home very often, but there's really nothing you get from RBIs or runs scored or anything like that. So there's no reason to actually just stay on the bases. You might as well just run home and get out on purpose. Now, you can keep it where it simulates to the next appearance for you. That is completely okay to do, but do not ever at any point hit the pause button. He actually missed it. Look at that. That's great. They're all going to keep running. I'm going to stop at second. So do not at any point hit the pause button and actually simulate this game from that point. You can simulate when it says right here in the bottom left corner here in a second. Well, I thought it was going to say it. Sometimes it says sim to next appearance. I think it's after I get out. So we're going to get the stolen base again right here. I'll show you guys how we do it real quick. Right there on purpose again. Now at the bottom it says sim to next appearance. That's fine. You can do that. All right. So at any point, do not do this next appearance. Do not hit exit and do not hit simulate and exit. If you do, it will actually cancel out anything you've gained in this game and not cause it to be earned for you. So we're going to skip ahead to the end of this game and we'll pick up there showing you guys what all we earned at the end of this game. And then I'll show you guys how it translates to the points. All right, so guys, so we just finished up and wrapped up that game right there. It was kind of crazy. It ended up going 8 for 9 with 5 home runs and a triple. We had 2 doubles, 12 RBI in that game. So here's what you can do. You can play next game, or you can, for this instance, I'm going to return to the clubhouse. You can usually do 1 full series at a time before it makes you go back to the clubhouse, and that's fine. You can keep doing that, and it'll just make you load in the next match or the next game with each archetype that you want to use for that game based on the position they're making you play. All right, so here's what we did right here. Now, look, we actually made some progress right here. Now, the XP that it shows you gained at the end, like I said, this is the gameplay XP. That was only 782 XP. That doesn't matter at all. All right, what we did, though, look at all the points that we got through the actual program. I was at 0%, we're at 6%. I've only played 3 games, and we're getting close to a lot of these other ones getting complete, which is going to give us big bulks of points as we get along the way. So if you go in here and look at it now as we back out of this, so when we get back to the clubhouse here, we're gonna go take a look at our ball player. We'll go to the My Ball Player screen. We'll go to our loadout. And if you guys remember, it was putouts. Putouts was the one that was at 14, and that was the one I was showing you was actually going to help you out a lot more. Yeah, look, we doubled it in 1 game right there. We're up to 28. So, but pretty cool stuff, man. So you guys check this out. Look, we got more stolen bases. We got extra base hits added on there. You guys are going to get these big bulks of points added up, and this whole program will go very quickly once you get going. Just give it some time to get rolling through it. Like I said, it takes about 30, 45 minutes for these lower ones, and then 45 to an hour for the larger ones to simulate through it. And you're not going to have every game where you get great at bats like that, or 8 for 9, or that many at bats, but you will have a lot of them. So I hope this helps you out, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys are interested in becoming a member on the channel, you can click the join button below right next to the subscribe button to support the channel. You also get access to exclusive videos on there, my personal stub making method. Learn to make 1 million stubs every 48 hours with that method in the market. So it's only available to members. And you guys get other perks along the way, like sub emotes or member emotes, and member badges as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Peace.